Yeah, it's been really exciting and certainly a new challenge for me. In the past when I did bowl, it used to be very much as a part-timer, take the gloves off and try to get through a few bonus overs. Now walking onto the field as a specialist spinner certainly has its new challenges, a massive role to play as part of the bowling unit. But it's gone really well. I think I prepared really well leading up to the season and covered all bases, and it's just a matter of getting out into the middle and transferring it out there. And fortunately it's gone well. And I think as a spinner you need your seam bowlers bowling well, and they've bowled really well up front and set a good platform to me. And for me to come on and bowl once we've taken a few wickets and the opposition on the back foot. So it's been a really good team effort, and I think we've all gelled together really well. I feel about 10 kgs lighter out there in the field without the pads and the gloves on, and I feel like I've got a bit of freedom. But no, it's been really exciting. But I think as a team, we identified that fielding is a non-negotiable for us. It's something that we all have to do. We have to be out there for 50 overs, and if we're going to do it, let's at least do it well. And we've prepared really well. We've thrown ourselves around at fielding practice, and the attitude amongst the whole fielding unit has been fantastic. And I think it certainly showed out there in the middle. Yeah, I think batting at number 7 is obviously a pivotal role to play there. You can come in when the team's 60 for 5 and have to do one job. You can come in when the team's 250 for 5 and have to do a totally different job. So I think to be able to identify what's needed in the situation and to be able to adapt your game fittingly is really important. So again, preparation's been really good leading up to the competition, and like you say, finished off last season really well. And I think I'm getting to that stage now where I understand the role that's required of me. I'm understanding my own game a lot better. So it's a matter of really just giving it some thought when you get out there into the middle. And once you've played sort of 10, 11 seasons, you've been in most situations fairly often. So to draw back on those situations and remember what went well, what worked, and what didn't work. I think that's what experience is all about, and hopefully some of the younger guys can feed off that. But at the end of the day, it's all about the team, and we've managed to get ourselves into winning situations more often than not, and unfortunately we've converted most of them this season. Yeah, the guys are still really upbeat. Obviously we did have a little hiccup in our last 2 games, having teams in a great position to finish them off, and just didn't quite get over the line. It was probably a combination of sort of missing our areas and executing our skills, combined with some really good batting from the opposition. So there's no real sort of need to panic at the moment. I think we've identified what we did wrong there, and certainly if we get a team in the same position again, I'm confident that we'll finish them off. I think if you look at the positives, last season we weren't even getting into those winning positions, whereas this season we're getting into those winning positions, and I think that's a real big positive for us.